As a website designer, your goal is to create a website that delivers smooth and engaging visitor experiences. But what happens when a visitor can't figure out a process on your website? They leave, right? And we definitely don't want that. That's where the step flow widget comes to your help. Hello people, this is Maham from XPRO Elementor Addons, and in this video, I'll guide you everything you need to know about step flow widget. So let me show you what we will cover in this video. We'll learn what is a step flow widget, how it benefits your website, what are its real-time uses, and how to use it on your website. So let's get started with our first segment. What is a step flow widget? It's a free tool that lets you create step-by-step flow charts and visual diagrams on your website. It lets you add the icons, badges, and arrows to guide your visitor through each stages. And now, how it benefits your website. Since the step flow widget makes complex information simple and easy to follow, just keep your visitor interested, help them understand your content better, and makes them more likely to take action on your site. Now let's talk about its real-time uses.
See this demo. Let's say you are running a product website and your product is some makeup item. So you can use step flow to highlight your product's benefit or how your products work. For example, first step, it cleanse, then it nourish, then it protects and provide glow. Now let's take this other demo. If you got a healthcare or medical website, you can use this widget for explaining treatment, procedure, or recovery plans clearly on your website. So step 1 is the assessment, then the therapy, then monitoring, and in the end, recovery. Then we have this demo. So if you're running an e-commerce site, you can guide your visitor through the purchase process. You can guide them if they want to order something. They will browse it, then add to cart, then check out, and in the end, they will confirm it. Let's see this. Let's say you are giving a hospitality service, and you can guide your visitor how you make your guest experience memorable. First, they check in, then they get the room keys, then you serve them free drinks, and then they can finally relax in the room. So you see, you also get the option on which step you want to keep the badge on and on which step you don't want to have it.
So these were just a few demos that I showed you, but you can design as many step flows as you want with your own ideas. And the best part, it's free to use and require no coding skills. Now let's move on to the most interesting part of this video, where I will show you how to create step flows on your website or how to use step flow widget on your website.
So before we start, please make sure to install the free XPRO Elementor Addons plugin to access the step flow widget. You will find the link in the description below. Okay, so here we are on a restaurant website, and there they have used a step flow widget to tell their flavor journey in such a simple yet eye-catching way. So today I'm going to show you how to create this similar design together step by step. Now let's take this demo, and first I will delete these steps. And then I will go to the search panel and write step flow. Here, I will drag and drop it here. And once you drop the widget in the section, this editing panel will pop up here. And from here, you can start some general customization. I will start with the title and then the description. So first, in the title, I will write something like fresh start, and here. Then I will go to the description and write something according to my title, and here. So now from this panel, you can style your description. So you can just select it, make it bold, italic, you can underline it, and also if you want, you can also give it some color. But I will deselect all of these options because I like it simple. Here. Now, moving down, we have this batch text option. You can edit that too. You can call it 2, maybe 3, or if you want, you can also label it like step 1. But I will go with the numbers for my step. So here. Next, we have this separator option. I hope you can see it clearly, but if not, let me give it some bold color so it's visible. Okay. And here. There you go. Now you can see it, right? So go to the content, and if you want, you can keep this separator on or off depending on your preferences. But since my design is all about the flavor journey, so I am going to keep this option open to match the concept of the design, right? Then we have this alignment option here where you can adjust the position of your media box. You can make it left, center, maybe right, but for my style, I'm gonna pick center. Now let's move on to the icon. You get 2 options here. You can choose any icon from icon library or upload SVG as well. I like SVG images more. I mean, they look so attractive, right? So I'm gonna upload one here. Let's pick this one. And here.
Now, I know it looks boring and a little plain at this point, but don't worry. We'll fix it in the next section where we'll make it look good. So let's move on.
So in this next section, we have the style section. This part, we will make our design really pop up. So let's adjust these settings. First, I'll set the media size and I will adjust it to, to here. And then I'll adjust the background size according to my preference. I will keep the scale here. Next, we have the bottom spacing. This controls how much space is between the media and the title or the description. So I am going to set it to, 30 for now. Looks good. Now we are moving to the fun part, the colors. I love adding color to the designs.
Okay, so here's the thing. This color option will only work if you have selected the icon and not the SVG image. For example,
if I go to the content section, pick a random icon, insert it, and then go to the style section. Add some color, then surely the icon image will pick the color. And if again I pick the SVG image, then no matter what color I pick, it won't work. So we will skip this part and move to the background type. And here you can add any color you want to your background. I will pick the yellow color and then I will adjust it to match my preference or match my design. So let's adjust it. Okay. So I think I like it here for now. Now it's time to add some border to our design. So let's pick it. Let's pick solid. Okay, then double, dash. Yeah, I like it. But I will adjust it width to match my design. Yeah, perfect. Let's add some color to the border. I will go with, this color. Amazing. Then we have this box shadow option and it allows you to add some shadows to your design. You can add it and then adjust it to left to right, top to bottom, adjust how blurry you want it, and spread. You can also adjust the shadow position and set it to inset instead of outset. But I'm keeping things simple here, so I will skip this option here. Next, we have the border radius option. This is where you can change the shape of your design. If I set it to 1, it will be a rectangle. If I pick a random number, the corners are curved. I am going to keep the circle shape here. I like it. I think I'm not very much happy with the background color right now. I want it a little lighter. So let's adjust it again. Yeah, much better.
So that was all about the media section. Most of our big work is done here and we are so close to wrap up our design. Don't worry if you need to pause and catch up. This is your design. Take your time.
Now let's move on to the title section. Here you can customize how your title looks using these settings. So let's take it one by one. First, set the font in this option. Try every option you like. My personal favorite is OpenSense, so I will pick that one. See? Simple and nice. Now I will adjust its size and I will keep it to 25. Yeah, it looks good, right? Then in the weight option, you can decide how bold or light you want your title to look. Okay, let's pick extra light. Okay, bold. I will go with semi-bold. It looks fine. You can also transform your title and change its format. You can make it uppercase or any format you like. I will set it to default because I like it. You can further style your title, it's already normal, make it italic or oblique, but I like the default settings, so I will keep it to the default. If you want, you can also add some decoration to your title. Let's say we want to pick underline. Okay, this is how it looks, but I will go with the default setting. So you can also try this option and adjust this setting. You can adjust the line height between the title and description. Also, you can add some letter spacing between the letters. Or if you want, you can also add some spacing between the words. But I'm happy with the way it is looking right now, so I will leave everything else at the default setting. Next, for the title, I will move to the margin section where you can adjust the margin of your title from your description. Again, I will keep these settings to default. I am really happy with how the title is looking right now, but remember, this is your design, so feel free to experiment and make it your own. Now let's move on to the description section. In the description section, we have all the same option as we had in the title section, so let's just quickly customize it. Yeah, okay, so I'm done here with styling my description and I will leave rest of these settings to default, but I will adjust margin a bit to make it look nice. So let's adjust it. Yeah, done. Moving forward, we have the separator section. Now in the separator section, you get all these options, so we will try it one by one. So let's try the layout. And we get 4 options for the separator in the layout section. I am going to pick the line arrow since my design is about a flavored journey. So I think a directional separator works best to fit the concept, right? Now let's adjust what type of border we want for our separator. So let's try each option. Okay. Yeah, so it looks good, right? Now the transform section. In this section, you can adjust the position of your separator. You can make it top to bottom, adjust it left to right. You can even rotate it in any direction to align it with the next step in your design. For my design, I will set these settings to default and just change the offset left setting, and I will adjust it to my preference. And there we go. Now let's adjust the width. This just controls how long the separator is. So let's select some random numbers and see what happens. I like it on this scale. Then we have the thickness. So let's try this too. I will set it to 2. Yeah, perfect for me. Then we have the distance option. Let's try this too. I will set it to the default again. Then we have the separator color. I have already given the separator color before, but you are free to pick any color that matches your theme. Maybe yellow, but I will go with black. Now this hide on option lets you decide if the separator should show up on different screens or not. For example, if I choose to hide the separator on mobile and then preview it, the separator won't show on mobile screen, right? However, if I check the same design on desktop, the separator is still visible, right? For my design, I will set this option to none, so the separator remains visible across all the screen types. So last but not least, let's discover the badge option. We get all these options here, and this option lets you choose where you want to place the badge. For example, if you select top right, it will be here. Let's select bottom center, it will be here. But since my design had the top left badge, so I will go with that. Here. Now let's further customize the badge position. If you want, you can set it from left to right, top to bottom. But for my design, I will set this setting to default and keep this one here. Then we have the typography option. You can change the font of the text inside the badge. You can pick this, maybe this, but again, I'm going to pick default setting. If you want, you can also change the color of the text inside the badge. You can make it black, make it red. But for my design, I will go with the white color. It makes it pop up. Now let's set the background color for the badge. Again, this is my favorite part, adding colors. So I will go with the yellow color because it matches my design and it looks pretty nice, right? Oh, and if you want, you can even add an image to the badge. For example, let's pick this. See? But for now, I will stick with plain yellow color. And then you get the option to add border to your badge as well. So let's try some option here. I think I will go with the none option. Yeah. You can also change the radius for your border. So let's try some random numbers and see what happens. Okay, and I will go with the default setting. Then we have this padding option for our badge, so I will adjust it to match my preference. Yeah, I like it here. And that's it. Our first step is perfectly customized and ready.
So here's a quick hack. If you want your other step to look similar to your first step, you can do it just in one click. It will copy all the settings of your first step and will save you a lot of time. Trust me. Let me show you how you can do it.
So to copy the setting of your first step, go to the Edit Step Flow, select Duplicate, and then drag it in the container. Then again, go to the step, duplicate, and then drag it here. So after duplicating the step, do some necessary changes. Change the SVG image, edit the title, update description, set the badge number, and the separator. For this step, I will keep the separator on because I have another step after it. And then I'll move to the third step where I will do all the same settings that I have done with the previous step. Then add the separator option. I will turn off this option because I do not have any other step after this third step, right? So that's it. You are good to go. Now let's preview it on our screen. Wow, isn't it looking so perfect and nice?
Yeah, that's it. Now you know how to use Staffer widget on your website to make it easy to follow and more engaging for your visitors. If you like this video and want to learn more, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you guys have any question for me, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. I would love to help. Thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next.